Hi everybody, Professor H here again. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at our Canvas page and we're going to take a look at our syllabus for biopsychology or biological psychology, which is Psych-2 from Norco College. This is the summer session, so we are looking at a very quick-paced 6-week course. We go ahead and do a screen share with you. Okay, I went ahead and put my Canvas page on student view, which is a view that us teachers have that lets us see what you guys see. However, I will tell you that it is not always accurate. I have had situations where I have thought that students have access to something and it turns out they did not. So if you ever see anything on our school page here that you don't think is correct or you're not able to get into an assignment, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email and let me know what's going on with that. I also want to remind you to take a look at your announcements. Keep an eye on that because if anything changes in the course, you will be notified by announcement. This video is mainly going to be going over our syllabus, but I wanted to take a moment to take a look at our homepage and our Canvas page as well. So this is what our homepage looks like. I never changed the image here because I know this one was, the color contrast is supposed to be okay for our disability services, and I didn't want to mess with that. So I just left this in there. On our homepage, I wanted to have it really quick and easy for you to find kind of what our schedule is going to be in the class. So when you click on our class, you're going to see our class information. It's going to have my name, information about contacting me. It's going to tell you right here that lectures are going to be available on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and I'm also going to have videos and lectures available by clicking on a link in Canvas, which will take you right to the YouTube channel. That's just the easiest way for me to do that. Here's a quick reference guide. So in the first week, you're going to be looking at the welcome module. You're going to read 2 chapters. Now, this first week is only 5 days, so that is not much time. So if you're working full time and taking more than one class, I don't think that this is going to work out great for you, but you're going to have to be the judge of that yourself. Week 2, we're going to be looking at 3 chapters, and then we're going to have our first exam. Every week, we're going to also be having a brief discussion and a quiz, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Week 3 and week 4, we will also be doing 3 chapters in each of those weeks. Then we are going to do our exam 2. And then our last 2 weeks, we have 3 chapters in week 5 and 2 chapters in week 6 and our last exam. Now our 6th week is really only 4 days. The way that it's set up this time, I don't think is ideal, but this is the card. These are the cards we've been dealt. And so this is what our class is looking like. Here's some important dates. And the other feature that we have on our homepage are these buttons. A lot of the teachers are using these buttons, and it just makes it kind of nice so that you can navigate the course. You can navigate by clicking on these buttons, which will take you to the first thing in that week's work, or you can use the modules. And the module, say you don't want to go through all this stuff in week 1, because in this first week, there's a lot of materials that are provided to you that you may not need if you've already taken online courses. For example, how to succeed in this course. This is about succeeding online in general. Academic honesty and etiquette. You've probably already been exposed to all that if you've been taking online classes. The Canvas information, student comp for Zoom information. These are things that you may already be exposed to. If this is your first online class, you're going to probably want to take the time to review all of those things. If you've already been taking online classes and you've seen this material before, you can just not even pay attention to it. That's up to you. And you can just move right on to doing the work you need to do. Okay, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to save the details on this for our, when we're going to go make another quick video on our weekly assignments. So I will come back to this with our weekly assignments. So for now, what we want to talk about is our syllabus. So let's go back to our home page and let's click on our syllabus. There should be a link for that. Oop, it doesn't have the syllabus link here. Okay, well, I thought there was a syllabus link. That's good to know. So we'll have to go to week 1. And if we go to our modules, it's easier to go through our modules rather than have to keep clicking through the links. So in our week 1 module, I'm just going to try to find the syllabus, which exists somewhere in here. There it is. Okay, course syllabus. And we're going to take a look at our course syllabus. So on the syllabus, once again, there's my contact information, which you also see on the home page. The next thing in the syllabus you're going to see is the textbook and materials, which you guys have all received a copy of the syllabus. The only thing different is I added a link to this biopsychology coloring book, which you can get on Amazon. I already mentioned the neuroanatomy coloring book, and I talked a little bit about these in my introductory video. These are not mandatory. The textbook is mandatory. You can purchase it whichever way you want, digitally, hard copy, however you want to do it. There's no specific mandated format for the text, just so that you have it. You can download the syllabus if you want, or you can just read it on here. There's a couple of different places that, well, we used to have a syllabus button on this course shell, which apparently is gone. So I guess you're going to have to come back to the week 1 module to see the syllabus. This talks a little bit about the course, prerequisites. You need to take general psychology or Psych-1 to be able to be enrolled in this class, but enrollment, admissions takes care of that kind of stuff. We're going to be going through 16 chapters of material in 6 weeks. So it's going to be very, very fast paced. Sorry, I'm getting all allergic. It's like 1,000 degrees in here. Welcome to my living room. It's very warm. All right, so moving along, course policies. Basically, this just kind of talks about the different course policies. Basically, you want to make sure to read questions carefully. You want to make sure to email me if you have questions or concerns. You're going to be notified by announcement if anything changes in the course. And basically, one of the things I mentioned in here is that I've had problems in the past with people who are working together, turning in the exact same word for word work, which is plagiarism. So make sure that you don't make that mistake. Even if you're studying with somebody, for example, the short answer exams that we're going to be doing are open book. So if you are working with somebody and you guys are studying together, make sure that you guys are separate and apart when you actually write up the essay, because if it's word for word, you're not going to get credit for anything. So please make sure that you do everything in your own words. So we'll talk about late policy, which is in here somewhere. Late assignments. I don't penalize for late work. The only exception to that is going to be on our discussions, because it's important for you to get your discussion posted as quickly as you can so that it gives somebody else an opportunity to reply to that. But you're only going to lose up to like 3 points. You're going to lose a point a week on that. So only for the maximum of 3 points. So it's not like a big penalty, but I just want you to do your best to stay on top of that. Let's take a quick look at our grading, excuse me, how we're going to calculate our grade. Our grade will be calculated by this formula right here in our syllabus. So you can earn 30 points for our day one check-in and meet and greet. So on the 21st, you need to just complete this day one check-in assignment. Just send me a very brief message. I'll respond to you, and boom, good to go, 10 points earned. Then there's a meet and greet discussion worth 20 points. Now this is a lot more effort. You'll need to put an initial post and 2 responses, and we'll go into the details of that later. Then we're going to have 6 quizzes in our class. Every week of the 6 weeks, you will have a quiz that you need to complete. It will be 45 points. It's only going to be, I can't remember how many questions. I think there are only 15 questions worth 3 points each. So each question is very valuable. You're going to have 6 discussion posts. That is 1 per week. With the exception of the meet and greet discussion, all of the discussions are going to be in the similar format. So after you've done the first one, you'll be able to know the format for doing the rest. We're going to have 3 exams worth 200 points each. 150 points of the exam is going to be multiple choice, and 50 points is going to be short answer. And I'll get to that in our next little short video. So that all adds up to 1,000 points. So basically the points breakdown, which isn't on here, you would have basically 900 points to 1,000 points would be an A. You would have 800 to 899 would be a B. 700 to 799 would be a C. 600 to 699 would be a D. And then below that is an F. All right, so please take time to read through your syllabus. Talk a lot about academic integrity because it's easy to accidentally plagiarize. So that's our syllabus. I think that pretty much covers it. When you want to navigate through our course, once again, you can either go from the home page, which I try to give you a brief description of everything you're going to be doing here, so you can kind of have an idea of what you're going to be in for, or you can just select these weeks. Now, week 1 is going to be up and available right away. Probably tomorrow or the next day, week 2 will be available. If I click on week 2 right now, it's going to say not yet available, but it's not yet available because I don't have the exam done yet for it. So as soon as I get that exam done, I will post up week 2, and then I'll get started right away on week 3. And I will try to get some videos up for you guys because I don't see any really good videos on the chapter 1, actually. I wasn't seeing a good video on chapter 1. But anyway, we'll go from there. The publisher of our book actually does have a video for chapter 1 and 2, and I did post that up. All right. Oopsie. All righty, so let me try to leave the student view. Nope, let me quit our screen share. Share, okay. All right, so that's it on our syllabus video. Please feel free to ask me, shoot me an email if you have any questions. All right, you guys take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you again soon in the next one.